Malik Scott says this Wilder will KO the old Wilder in 2 rounds. He will KO Fury in 5. Let's talk about it.
Push the weight and no flex. Flex alive is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Brawls on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. How y'all doing? Well, let us read. As reported in Boxing Scene, link, as usual, will be in the description. Trainer Malik Scott, this Wilder will KO the old Wilder in 2 rounds. He'll KO Fury in 5. Malik Scott, the head trainer of Deontay Wilder, is promising a new and improved version of the Bronze Bomber when he collides with WBC heavyweight champ Tyson Fury. The two rivals will trade punches for a third time on October 9th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. They were scheduled to fight back in July, with the contest being pushed back due to Fury contracting COVID-19, allegedly. Back in February of 2020, Fury dominated and stopped Wilder in 7 rounds to capture the WBC title. Wilder then exercised an immediate rematch clause, but the COVID-19 pandemic and the legal battle delayed their fight until 2021. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to read the article. I'm not even going to go through it. Scott, who Wilder hired as a head trainer earlier this year, has noticed flaws in Fury's style. This time around, he believes Wilder will put Fury away in 5 rounds. That's what I picked, but, I'm not a pro, whatever. Fury fights with his hands down. At times, his chin up. At times, he comes forward. At times, he is close with his hands down. He has been knocked down by guys who hit less hard than Deontay. True story. He's very vulnerable. I've never seen Fury fight and say, wow, he's unbeatable. On his best day, he looks good, but still looks beatable, Scott told Sky Sports. This Deontay would knock out the old Deontay in 2 rounds. He is 10 times more focused, training 100 times harder. It is a violent camp. And let me tell you something. I have good word that's absolutely true. His mentality is very violent. This will be the best version of Deontay Wilder that you've ever seen. They underestimate his IQ. He is not some big, dumb guy who just throws a right hand. There is a method to his madness. Deontay's IQ is very high. I watch him create, watch him put himself in position, set up guys, set up into surgical traps. Deontay will knock Fury out inside of 5 rounds. That's Boxing Scene. The link will be in the description. Now, let's talk about this. I agree with Malik King Scott 110%. Tyson Fury is very beatable. We've seen him knocked down plenty of times. We've seen him struggle against plenty of fighters. All right? And I know this is it's been said, but it bears repeating. The guy's a cheater. And the reason why there was panic at the disco of them trying to get out of this fight, you notice in the article it said the pandemic, which was true. But then when things started to open up slowly, they had to go to arbitration to force this guy to keep his word. So the other reason why I believe Deontay Wilder wins this fight is because Tyson Fury spent the better portion of the year trying to get out of the fight. So he doesn't want to be here. It's not that he wanted to fight AJ. He didn't want to do what he had to do to get to AJ. He doesn't feel he could beat Deontay Wilder. Listen, you guys are out of cheat codes, man. The jig is up. You made the block hot. Since you did that nonsense with your gloves are being caught. Mike Fox, right there in the ring. Ashaki Foster. Okay? So people are on it. Judging. Shout out to the WBA for bringing light to the situation, because now people are watching. They're watching the judges. They're watching hand wraps. They're watching things like that. I heard through the grapevine, fighters are now bringing their own water to their events. I wonder why. No. D couldn't have got cheated, but I'm still going to bring my own water. Right when they get into their city, they go to the local Walgreens and they get a crate of Poland Springs the day before fight night. Yeah. I heard that's what's been happening. That's what I heard. Y'all can believe it, y'all can not, I don't know. But that's what I heard. So none of this stuff happened to Deontay, but everyone's taking proper precaution. The block is hot, and y'all are out of cheat codes. You can't get away with it now. I honestly think that if the WBA doesn't exhaust their cheat code on Mike Fox, Manny probably would have won a split decision the other week. You think so? Y'all out of cheat codes. People are watching now. Uh-huh. So sometimes the universe does things that we don't understand. I think Deontay Wilder is going through this because I can't think of any other fighter that can put this on their shoulders and force their way through. Deontay's something different, man. That's why I support the brother 100%. Listen, I don't know how I would have reacted to this. Y'all all heard what Glasses Malone said to me last year. He said, basically, if he was in Deontay's position or knew someone in Deontay Wilder's position and they feel that they got cheated on a level that we're accusing, that he would basically take it to a street level. And I said, this is sport. And I know they acted outside the guidelines of the sport. But what you're saying is you would out and out take their life. That's the difference between a street dude and a person like me. I'm not a street dude. I understood what he was saying, but I don't get down like that. But you see my point. So arbitration went in his favor. He didn't have to say a word. All he's been doing is training. And he healed up and he trained. All of this out of the ring stuff. See, like I said, the universe does things that we don't understand until it's actually happening. He's had time to heal. There's nothing torn, there's nothing ripped, no bones chipped, nothing. He's fine now. And the longer Fury delayed it, all he did was make his coffin more prettier because he's going to have to try really hard to survive that fight. 5 rounds? That's what I said. Don't be surprised if it's like 1 or 2. But Malik did say inside of 5. I'm giving him 5 to be nice. So I'm going to be prepared for all of the, what is wrong with Wilder's gloves? They're going to be zooming in on his gloves. After this KO, they're going to be zooming in on his gloves. And, check Fury's water. Check his toxicology. Deontay must be on something. Y'all going to create your own glove gate, your own drug gate, whatever you want to call it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. If y'all were confident, which I would have been telling Fury to do, get in the ring with him and end this guy so we ain't got to deal with these Deontay Wilder fanboys or fangirls, whatever you call us. Get rid of him so we can celebrate you and AJ fighting in Dubai, because you can't fight in the UK even if it's open because you have no license here. But y'all co-signed the shenanigans. And sanctioning body got angry with y'all and said, you know what, man, y'all playing games. Eddie, show us that you was actually trying to make AJ versus Fury. And what did y'all remember what Eddie Hearn did? Y'all remember what he did? He asked for a 48-hour extension. Y'all remember that? It was a 2-day extension, whatever. They said, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? 2-day extension? You're supposed to be working on this. You can't provide evidence that you was actually working on this? Get out of here. We're ordering Usyk versus AJ. Y'all remember that? Wasn't that long ago? So Eddie fooled you. Aram told Eddie to shut up. Y'all ain't listening to none of that. Frank Warren telling everyone you'll be quiet. None of you was on the same page. And all we kept saying was arbitration. Y'all was celebrating. Oh, yeah. AJ versus Fury. Good luck. Have fun fighting Charles Martin. I said arbitration. Arbitration. Who had the last laugh on that? All right? And guess what? What I always tell you, time reveals all truth. I've been chilling this whole time. I've been chilling. Y'all been trolling. I've been reporting the facts as they come, and I've been asking very, 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 very logical questions that were just met with troll responses. How are those troll responses holding up now? So now we got a fight date, October 9th. I'm going to be there because I want to witness it in person. The decapitation. I'm be sitting down there with a catcher's mitt. I'm going to catch his head. But I do see a body shot. I just keep seeing body shot. And where does Fury go after this L? Because he's going to take an L. Where does he go? There's no AJ fight. Nope. And let me tell you something. This Fury loss is just the beginning. I repeat, it's just the beginning. It's not over. Remember, I told you that. So shout out to the Bronze Bomber. Shout out to the entire team. Shout out to Malik Scott. We on point. October 9th is the date. We're going to be there live. We're going to have some fun. This is boxing, the sport that we love but doesn't love us back. If you support Fury, go ahead and support your guy. But keep it honest when it's over. We kept it honest. We have a belief, and we have reasonable cause to believe what was done to Deontay. And we supplied evidence. If you don't want to listen to it, fine. But that don't mean that it didn't happen. But what did I always say? Time reveals all truth, and a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. And y'all gonna see. Bronx on deck.